Hello.
Hello. How you going?
Wow. Professional.
Woo! Lovely to be
Smooth.
here with my friends. Hello, friends. And some friends who are not here as well. I wasn't being exclusive or conclusive with my use of the word friends there.
When you say friends, is there like people here who aren't friends? Is that what that was going at?
No, there are some people who aren't. There are some people here who aren't here who are friends. I don't know them half as well as I would like to, and half as well as they deserve, or something like that as well. Something ambiguous and slightly offensive. But
anyway, we are playing D&D, and if you just watch the previous video in the series, you'll be like, where did half the characters go? But for us, it's been 2 weeks, and
we had to kill
how scheduling and things are. This is who we've got tonight.
So
we will ignore the fact that some of the characters just disappear from the story, and we'll carry on as if this is completely normal.
Yes.
Oh, can I be honest? If you play D&D, you know that. You know the feeling.
Totally.
Yep. We've given up on trying to narratively justify people disappearing suddenly. We just do a bit of hand wavy and pretend it's normal.
To narratively justify them not being there. Is that what you're saying, Johnny?
Yeah.
With the hand waving.
Well, no, it's not a narrative justification. It's just a look over there justification.
That's right. Exactly.
What?
Can we see the recap? So everyone can remember.
We filmed a recap.
Yay!
Let's do a recap, and then we'll all be up to speed.
Excellent.
All right. Oh, now. Okay, professionalism. Let's do it.
Ooh.
On the last adventure, our intrepid adventurers, our gods,
can we talk?
If you will, left the town of Weissmere
Let's assume
as
we can
heroes.
Talk, and then now he has to edit it.
And they were given
Johnny.
some rations and
I'm talking
some
about
copper,
things. And
to travel. The fact that Nathan can't hear us means that they arrived after a long journey in the village of Weissfels, and they met a farmer who told them of a strange malady affecting some of the livestock in the town, turning them into monsters. The local priest was not particularly helpful or useful, but he did commission them to solve this problem for the villagers, and offered some payment. It was a bit vague, but I think he'll pay them. They also met a local healer, Adela, the next morning, and she took them to see a cow that had been infected with this monstrosity, giving it the strength of a bull or more than a bull, and with strange horns protruding from its head. Those horns did significant amounts of damage when our brave adventurers decided to take this thing on. But they did manage to subdue it with a dramatic lightning strike from Oressa. And upon further examination of the cow, they found that it had been eating small rodents, and that's about all they learnt, I think, from that. And then they travelled to the local magic woman, Uzora, who lives in a cave under a tor on a hill outside of town. And she has imbued the party with super strength and super constitutions to enable them, they hope, to save this town from this strange monstrosity that is afflicting them. Oh, we're back.
Oh, what a weird thing.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you at the beginning until I had to manually fix it. So yes, that was very entertaining.
How much are we chatting? Because that would have been funny.
Just the first part. It was very funny. And then I immediately try to freaking mute you. I'm like, can you hear me? I'm like, yes, I can hear you. And you're like, oh, he can hear me. Good. They
were like, well, the fact that Nathan's not responding, that's clear that he can't hear us. So that's all
because
cool.
my mic was live as well. And I couldn't just turn it down quickly.
Okay,
but we got there in the end.
Awesome.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, now we're up to speed.
Yes, we can hear you would have been probably enough for us all to shut up.
Okay, Johnny, we're organized.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm sure the audience followed everything.
We're
without
so professional.
distraction.
Awesome. So I don't think I mentioned in that recap that you guys are a bit stronger and
You did
better
mention
constituted.
con and
How do we do that on
Strength?
our D&D Beyond character sheets?
We're,
It was
Yeah, I was just going to
temporary.
double check that you had done it.
I've already done that. Yeah.
How much stronger?
It should be on the character sheet already.
I got you guys to roll
Yeah, so I've
1d4
got 3.
plus 1.
Yeah, so I've got
1d4 plus 1.
So I've got plus 3
no,
on
it is there.
strength, and I've got plus 2 on constitution.
I got 2
Yeah.
and 1, which was, yes, Constitution was enough to not raise my bonus by anything.
Yeah.
It took me from an even number to an odd number. Okay, I remember. I feel strong.
Nice.
And I rolled
Yeah,
all
I'm sure.
6s and no one saw it. And
On a D4.
No.
It's really funny
On
how
a
you roll
D4.
6s on a D4 there, John. Just going to put it out there that's interesting.
I'm not the first in the group to have used different dice. I was put that out.
Apparently, that's,
Well,
that's
can I be
totally
honest?
fine.
If you're going to cheat, use a better dice. Like I rolled 19 on a D4. You can go all out, you know.
That's good to know. Next time you're cheating, I'll be like, oh, okay, he's gone all out. That's good.
Yeah, I've used a D100, so I've rolled an 88. My now strength,
Yeah.
I can punch the moon.
Nice.
So, yes, go.
You feel stronger. You feel empowered by this strange magic woman. And yeah, what's the plan?
Didn't we end up walking in and we were about to get attacked? I feel like that was the moment, and then we cut. Isn't that what happened right at the end? I remember we walked in. I was
Walking into
eating. I was
where?
eating the food from in the hut. Eating the food in there. Is that the same adventure, or am I in a completely different adventure? We went into this old lady's hut.
You were eating her food. It wasn't a hut; it was a cave. But yes,
Cave, sorry. And then she was about to do something awesome, and then I think we stopped.
Yes.
No, she did something awesome. She
Yeah,
cast
but I was trying not to. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know where you wanted to pick up the adventure from.
Well, I think we're picking it up from
We just got super strong.
there. You just got super strong.
We are now
okay, cool.
superheroes.
No.
So, does anyone remember what we were supposed to be doing?
We're trying to find the problem with the animals. And
Yeah,
she
so all
thinks
the
she might
animals-
be part of the solution.
Yeah. So we are.
Yeah, she thinks that it's not something that can be healed.
Mm-hmm.
So she's empowered you with extra strength to go and kill all the animals.
Yeah.
And did that heal us at all? Wink.
Yeah. Wink.
I think. Well, no, it didn't heal. 'Cause she doesn't do healing.
I don't do healing.
She did say that. I think
Yeah, but,
But-
the girl who's with us can do
the
healing,
girl who's
right?
with you, Adela, is a
Adela.
healer, so she can probably heal you.
I think she was a pathetic healer, as I recall. She did heal us a little bit.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi.
Also, I think Faradis possibly has some healing
Yeah.
ability.
I'm a paladin. I just want to introduce myself. You may remember me from the time when you nearly died and I put my hands on you and
look.
healed you.
Look there. That's
Oh
right.
yeah, yeah, like
wow.
an angel in the sky. I come and rest my hands on you.
Okay.
12 hit points.
I awkwardly feel uncomfortable.
How many? If you had to put a numeric number on how you feel,
Yeah, I feel 28 times better. 28. I feel 8 points better. Right?
yes.
Did you roll a d6 or did you?
No,
roll
because it's lay on hands, and I can do
Yeah.
15 hit points per long rest.
Oh,
You can just nominate the number of hit points that you can do. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like? How many hit points would you like?
me or Ben?
I'm good.
Yeah, Ben.
I'm
Ben
at
hit
full
behind the
strength.
fence.
Can you
I'll give you
overheal
15.
me?
Yeah. No. I
Can you
can.
just overheal me up to
Yeah, I
like
can-
100?
Sure.
Done.
Johnny, you got no
Right,
problem with
I'm
that?
ready.
Good. Johnny's in. Johnny's
sure.
in. I saw it in his
Ah.
eyes. He said yes. All right, cool.
I think I'll be the tank for this adventure.
Yes.
So are you fully healed?
I'm overhealed, yeah.
Oh no, I don't think we can overheal. Like you can be healed.
No, you just agreed to it. I'm sorry.
I don't think healing works like that.
No, definitely not.
Not with that attitude, Johnny. I step out of the cave, empowered and ready to go. Come on.
So the idea is that we just go and murder all these animals. There's no cure for them or anything. Is that what we're doing? Did we just agree to that? Someone might get hurt.
Outside, you hear a rock falling, and I've thrown a large rock as far as I can because I feel really strong.
All right. I walk a meter forward and pick it up.
Did you see it? I just threw that rock. Oh.
Do you think the villagers, the people of this town will like us if we just murder all their animals? I mean, perhaps they've been enchanted or some evil force has distorted them. Did we really just destroy them all?
I look at Eustace and his like hole in his like shirt where the horn used to be. Because you got like proper impaled, didn't you, John?
I think so. Yeah, I was up in the horns or the antlers or whatever. I think it was antlers. Yeah.
Maybe? No horns. You were
horns.
Gored, was it?
Yeah, you were gored.
Yeah.
Faradis, I trust your healing abilities to restore us should mishap happen again, but I presume you are not infinite in your capacity to restore our flesh.
But did you see how far I threw the rock?
It was very impressive.
Yeah.
You mean this one?
I get that rock and I launch to the moon. Like,
what's your current strength?
What is your strength?
20 at the moment.
Oh wow,
it's pretty good.
I'm just a girl and mine's 17, so
I'm 13, so you know.
Okay,
you are a halfling.
Yeah, we pass you the rock and it just crushes you.
How do we know we can trust this woman anyway? Maybe she's the one doing the distortion. Should we speak to the priest again?
Did we get any inkling that she might be lying?
Ooh,
Can we make an insight roll into that?
We all tried, didn't we? Yeah. Okay. Can we try insight again?
Did you try last time?
I don't remember.
I got a 3 plus a 3.
Oh yes,
not a very high number.
Well, if we didn't, I'm going to assume we did try, and I won't roll.
Right.
Unless you want to feed us something and make us roll, Johnny.
No, I think we did that last time from memory.
Yeah.
That's cool. Is that your roll, Faradis?
Yeah. Your server's up, Ben.
I know. we fixed that. We fixed half of it. Woo!
Nice. Cool. So are you heading to town?
Yes.
I feel like this could be a problem with the gods. Surely we are not the only ones who have come down and to this place, and surely there are others out there that are not so nice as we.
I feel we should check with the priest of the Church of Aostra.
Oh, like he would know anything.
Yeah,
I agree. I'm afraid, but at least he.
Yeah,
I agree. I don't place much trust in him, but this woman could be an evil witch. At least we know his intentions are possibly good, even if he is looking mainly to enrich himself.
As all do in the Church of Aostra.
This seems to be the case.
Perhaps that could be your new divinity, a god of wealth.
No, I'm going to leave. I'm going to turn a new page.
Oh, you were a god of wealth.
Moving forward,
right,
yes.
Righteous power, and when the gets a bit crestfallen.
But yes, definitely turning over a new leaf is always good now that we have been given a second chance here on this earth.
Why don't we ask if you're
that
the
cheers
god
her
of
up
wealth,
a lot.
why can't we just get some of that wealth and just like use it now?
Well, a dwarf god surely has wealth.
Yes, dwarves delve deep and find great riches.
And then drink
Perhaps
it.
you should start digging for Faradis.
Yes.
How much of this conversation is happening within earshot of Adela?
No, so we're walking. All of it.
Oh, no,
all of
yeah,
it. So who's Adela?
She's the girl
Adela's the woman who brought you to...
Yeah. And who is she?
And she's just a local healer.
All of it would be happening.
All of it. We kind of forgot. We're naive.
We're so
naive
used
in
to
the
traveling
ways
with
of the
people.
world.
Yeah, it's kind of like
So
what we
she's
do
just looking really like confused and concerned and a little bit hurt that you don't trust Uzora, who trained her and taught her everything she knows, which doesn't seem to be a great deal.
Does someone want to notice?
Doesn't seem to be much of a healer.
Does someone want to notice Adela then? No?
I don't. Oh, I don't know if I would.
Let's have a roll off to see who notices. Perception.
Roll perception to see if you notice.
And then I got a 20.
Perception. I don't think I'm going to beat that.
23, yeah. So Yostra suddenly notices Adela.
I got a 23 as well.
Really?
Yep, that's on the thing. It should have appeared on your thing as well. But yeah.
Aradus rolled 9. That's amazing.
19 plus 4.
So we both notice Adela right
Right at the same time.
I go white.
Maybe she sort of coughs or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a pity that these humans are so weak.
Adela.
I don't understand what you mean.
What do you mean about what?
About all these strange things you speak of gods and...
it's really simple. See, we're all gods. And...
No, Faradis.
Yes.
We were just talking metaphorically.
You don't seem like
No,
what I imagined gods would be like.
I know, right?
This is Eostra.
We were going to call me by another name.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
What was it? Hannah?
Felicity?
Philippa.
Philippia.
We're not very good at this, are we?
Yeah, no, because it's your real name.
I feel like as gods, we would be very maladjusted to social situations.
I agree. I like that.
So
I think that's the way it's playing. Yeah,
that's how I feel like I'm like, I have
totally
no idea
agree.
how these people are supposed to act.
And not used to political maneuverings in congregations or towns or anything. That's right. When you just... Yeah, I agree.
Love it.
Adela, we are just concerned that killing these animals might not be the right course of action. Can we trust... Is she your master, this woman?
No, Uzora has trained me and taught me magic so that I can help the people of this town. I can heal their sick and
But why does her church hate you?
Well, no, she's not a church.
No.
What? I don't understand the question.
That's okay. It's okay.
You say she trained you, but she has no healing and you do?
Well, yes, I suppose that is strange.
I watch her hard. Can I insight on that?
Yeah.
7! No, I can't insight on that.
You don't get any insight from that.
Is there anyone else anywhere in the area watching who has a better insight bonus?
I'll do it. I'll roll.
I got a 16.
Okay, I see you roll.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't cheating. Okay.
No, I wasn't. I would say I just missed it when it came up.
I got 143.
Got a 21.
Ooh. Cool. So yeah, you notice that she does seem a bit like she's never thought of that before, and it does strike her now as a bit strange.
But not me.
You don't notice that.
Was there any iconography or anything in the cave that would that might give us a clue as to what the situation was like thinking back?
Like disemboweled bat or
strange bloody sigils written in,
or something that maybe you were eating. It was like a little old and like rotting.
Well, so when she cast the spell on you guys, she sort of had a lot of ingredients and things that she had gathered.
Can I ask, what's her name again? The girl who's with us?
Adela.
Did all the animals suddenly become stronger and hardier, and then they started to go crazy?
I'm not sure. I think they just became monstrous.
Oh, monstrous, like very strong, yes.
Yes, I think so.
Don't have horns or anything.
Just wondering how we're going to go with that.
That's right.
So
We
you've
didn't
nearly
it just happened to us, right?
yeah.
Yeah. It's also very strange, don't you think, that magic seems to be fading from this earth, and yet you and your master have the abilities that not even the priests have.
Yes.
Do you also find that strange?
Yes.
It is not magic that is fading, is it? I've only noticed that the power of the priests is faded.
Have you ever played a D&D game where you've regretted actions you've previously taken, and you're like, and it just hits you all at once? You're like, oh damn, I've made mistakes.
Reload from an old save. That's right.
Did we quick save before we met the witch? Like,
just before we came in, surely I reached out and hit G.
Like I was really strong at throwing rocks, and now I'm like,
Let's go and visit the priest. At least we know, as I said before, that we can trust this priest. Sort of. Oh, I don't know.
We can trust him.
So we stomp off. We're going to try and find this priest, which was called what?
Larry.
I had his name. What's his name?
His name is Priest Larry.
Okay,
just like
if you find his name,
Eldred.
Eldred. We would all have remembered his name.
You would have, but
You're the one that's
in
paid.
game it's only been a day, and in real life it's been 2 weeks.
Great, that's right. We find Eldred. Is he sitting outside?
So as you're
Waiting for
approaching the village again, there is a group of villagers who seem to have gathered sort of near the edge of a field, on the outskirts of town. They don't look particularly happy. I think one of them might be the owner of that cow that Derek's character didn't want to kill.
Why is it my fault?
Why do you have to be right? That's what your fault is.
And Adela says, I don't think they look particularly happy to see us.
What did you do?
Oh my god.
I think it might be difficult to convince them to destroy their animals. They're quite attached to their animals,
Yes,
even in their hideous state.
I didn't understand why we were killing the animals. They're far too powerful. I thought perhaps we could find the source of this mysterious ailment rather than slaughter all the beasts.
Yes.
Certainly. What's Derek's character's name again?
Suno.
Certainly, Suno and I, when we were sneaking up on the animal, didn't have any intention of killing it. But
Did you just sneak
one
attack
thing
it?
led to another. No, you guys all just started going, oh, let's just go. And so we were sneaking up on the thing, making successful rolls.
This is where I want to get that
oh,
replay.
we'll just go in.
And it's just like John goes
like,
I rode him,
okay.
and then I stabbed him in the back of the neck with the sword.
So
Pretty
meta.
epic.
I have noticed that our party tends to do this, to spring into flow as if it's a reflex. And I have some plans for future campaign moments that how this actually becomes relevant, and I really love it. So yeah, I really like the concept that we just
springing into action like
superheroes. we flick into motion and suddenly we're in slaughter mode, kind of adventure murder, and sort of different to the way we often communicate with each other, and I really like it.
Blood for the blood god.
And we don't quite understand why.
We like sacrifice. We like smoke and
Dun, dun, dun.
Shall we? So the priest isn't amongst them.
No, it's just a few disgruntled-looking farmers.
So we could just murder them all and then keep going through. Is that what
Yes.
No,
Possibly, yeah.
no murder. Don't murder the farmers. That's right.
Maybe we are the problem. No,
Yeah,
it's the
that's right.
children.
No, it's the children.
That's right. Totally.
So it's definitely them.
Ooh.
Okay, we're going to go and try and walk to town. I mean, maybe we wouldn't understand that they were there for us. Like, are they going to try and harangue us? Let's just keep walking.
Are they going to
Possibly
try
go
and harangue us? Can you explain what haranguing is, Ben?
Oh, bring abruptly to a court state. You harangue a criminal who's on the run. Or it could be like, oh, I didn't know where he was, so I harangue him up. It's not that. It's like, yeah.
That's the best dad joke I've heard in a while.
You caused that, Nathan. Okay, right. So we're going to just keep walking to town with purpose to find the priest.
All right.
Sorry, Ben, I was wrong.
That's right. We can't all be right all the time.
One of the farmers calls out, "Hey, where do you think you're going? We need to talk to you."
About what?
Johnny,
What
keep
is
that
it?
voice.
Oh, what happened here?
"What'd you do to my cow?"
What do you mean, do to your cow? Oh, what a sad, unfortunate situation.
"I thought you were going to make it better."
Well, it's better.
"It's dead."
It's better dead.
Yeah.
Some. I mean, I can think of the thing for her to say, but Elstra's going to get untied, so she's not going to say it.
Listen, I think that it's better dead, especially because it attacked us.
And it was cursed.
Yes.
You don't want a cursed cow, do you?
Well,
Bad luck?
Well, no, but-
Who would want bad luck?
Who could possibly eat an animal that has gone through a curse such as that?
It's not edible.
It had rats and things in its stomach.
Could you imagine if it attacked you? Oh my God, we saved your life.
You are
You
welcome,
would
friend.
have died. Do you want to die? Do you want your family to die?
It tore my friend Eustace open here.
Yes, and I
pointed
healed
his-
him.
I pointed his
And
clothes.
I
and
got better.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, I was just going to try and walk on now. Does it look like we've convinced them?
Should we make a roll, Johnny? Or
yeah, I reckon you got to make a roll.
should we all make a roll, or do you want just one of us to?
I didn't really
Well,
help.
I think Eustace and Faradis did
Yeah.
most of the
Yeah,
convincing.
I just agreed with people because I couldn't think of things to say myself.
So would that be persuasion, or would it be actually? Is it deception? I mean,
I
it makes a
think it's
difference to me.
persuasion.
Ooh, non-intimidation?
No, we definitely weren't
No.
intimidating.
I got to 12.
Okay,
Okay.
persuasion.
Faradis?
Hang on now.
You're like a paladin. You should stand up in your massively shiny full plate armor, which you don't have.
Yes, remember that?
It was magnificent.
I can't see what it is. 16.
Unfortunately, it just says custom. Why does it always say custom when you roll and not
I
when
do
you
not
roll?
know.
Gee, I wonder why. Could it possibly
Persuasion
be he's
plus
cheating?
4. No, plus 4, 16.
Okay.
You would not want a cursed
He
creature,
looks.
would you?
He sort of looks a bit confused. He
Good
might not be a
confusion's a
particularly
political
bright
move.
person.
Excellent. I
Um,
used the word
and-
harangue. So.
harangued. Yep. Sure.
But trust us, there are other animals that can be saved. But
Yes.
sadly, yours was not one of them. And so we should all go back to where the priest is. And I think that is the best move now, is to pray.
Pray to
something.
Eostra. Eostra is powerful and. Oh. And then she just walks off.
There's
sort
one
of
person who
grumble.
coughs.
Yeah.
You can hear a pin drop. Yep. Oh, and then we all go. Yeah, sorry. John.
Yep.
Okay, good.
And then so the townsfolk look a bit. They're still not completely convinced.
Perhaps you
but
should take a closer
they're
look at
also
your cow.
confused.
Yeah.
Um,
He sits
and-
that over his shoulder as we walk off. I like that.
yeah.
As we're walking along, I just say, Felicitas. That was the name, I think. Felicitas. Just call me that. Don't call me Eostra. Felicitas.
Okay, Eostra.
Fertilitas.
I'll call you Fertilos.
Fertilitas.
You all call it something slightly different.
Oh, you guys are unbearable.
Definitely the name that you should have. In fact, you should have that name now.
Yeah, Felicitous.
Fertilitas.
Yep.
She's just, even that she suddenly thought everything was sorted and now she knows it definitely isn't. I love it. Okay. Find this priest and confess we may have made some mistakes along the way.
Felicitus. Yeah, good spelling.
Felicitas, yeah.
Fertilitas.
That's good. Excellent. Felicitas.
Okay. My brain's going to explode if we keep saying your name over and over again. Let's head in.
That's awesome. As you walk along, you sort of start to feel a little bit kind of frustrated.
No.
That things haven't gone according to plan. You kind of all the conversation that was going on between you and the planning and whatever kind of grinds to a halt, and you're just with your own thoughts and feeling more and more agitated about this whole fiasco.
I'm sorry, but I do feel like if you two had come in and helped a little sooner, then perhaps this whole situation wouldn't be in the way it was. But that's just my opinion, and take it for what it is.
What do you mean, us two?
Well, you didn't help much.
Help?
It's true.
So what are we talking about here anyway?
Well, I had a stab wound.
Well, you were just stupidly in the wrong place, weren't you? Is what you're saying, Johnny? Like general bickering?
Yeah.
Bickering? Excellent. Yeah. Well, you were stupid enough to stand in the wrong place.
Mm-hmm. But you look high behind your fence.
I'll remember that.
That's right.
Hey, Johnny.
Eustace, when you gestured to where your wound was, you've got a gap in your clothing there, don't you?
I assume I would, yeah.
We have
Unless I have mend clothes, in which case...
No, I don't think
someone
you
can
do.
help me out with that.
You as you sort of look down, you notice that your skin where the wound was through the hole is sort of gone a kind of strange sort of shade of green.
Oh, no.
Johnny, can I ask you a question out of game? How happy were you when we took the potion? Like, just on a scale of 1
Did
to
we take the potion? I thought it was a spell.
Whatever it was, on the scale of 1 to 20, how happy were you when that happened and we were all, yay, let's do it?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought that got all the right drugs going in the brain. You were like,
I can tell you one thing. What? It'll be great when we get to a proper healer. Look at my wound.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with your skin?
No,
I'm just saying that possibly the healer, that person who heals is not so good at healing in the first place, is my point.
Struggle with a face like that. And
is that, what did you just say?
I said you're ugly.
Actually, I think I am.
Checks his character sheet.
This is a terribly unlucky situation caught with you two. Oh, and terrible wounds.
Why can't you just
not healed properly because the paladin who can't even heal his own.
Did you eat half an hour before being healed? Everybody knows you can't eat half an hour before you're healed.
Was talking.
Yes, what were you eating? You've got to tell me these things. How am I meant to heal you?
It was cow or something. I think it was cow.
Was it the cow?
So Eostra just at that moment does the kind of like, won't the two of you just shut up? Like quite over the top, like at the top of a voice, standing there with the fists clenched.
Why don't you shut up
when
and
you
go back to
clench
your
your fists, Eostra,
okay.
you notice that your fingernails have all elongated substantially. And
not
you,
in a good way.
when you
like,
make a fist, they kind of dig into your arm and it hurts.
Wow. That's
that was very rude to say that.
As in blood trickles down her, like.
It breaks the skin. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
How much damage does she
Perhaps
take?
the girl,
She just stands there looking at her hands, going,
who
"What?
talks as much as she does and alerts the cow.
Shut up!
should
Shut
not
up!
be the one talking and
Shut
telling
up!
us to shut up.
Shut up! What's
Don't
wrong
tell-
with my fingers? Look at my nails. We're growing into hideous beasts like those
There's a lot wrong with you.
hideous beasts. Shut up! Where's this? We need a priest. We need a. Hey, Faradis, you have heal us, dispel this curse or whatever
He's
that.
useless, Yostra. Have you seen his healing? Look at my wound.
I go on
She
and
should
say,
be killing that witch.
I say,
Which she did it.
let me try again. I lay on hands, but instead of that, I just do a big slap on where his wound was. See? Healed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Knock the wind out
That
of him.
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I'm
By the way, I'm
Constitution
strength,
17.
I'm strength 20. So like, boom.
Yeah.
I have a boosted constitution for some reason.
Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
where that came from.
Guess what it means?
so what are we gonna? So Elstra's freaking out. We can either go for the priest or we can just go murder the witch like straight away. Let's go for
For
the priest.
everybody. Just
Oh,
everybody.
I don't know. That priest is useless.
He's one of yours, isn't he? He can't even do a spell.
Why don't we go back to that witch and behead her and burn her on a stake?
Let's do it now.
Yes. Let's see if there's rats in her stomach.
Yeah,
I'm getting
as-
really annoyed.
yeah, I like it.
How about let's roll. Let's roll perception.
Yes.
I'd like everyone to roll.
21.
Well,
15.
you perceive.
Okay, it takes me a while because my dice app takes forever to do this rolling thing. I'm just
I've got
talking.
this
So
thing
that,
called D&D Beyond. I just use that.
yeah, no,
It
I
just seems to
press it
just
and
work.
then here it is.
It's in
A
slow.
9 plus 1. Yeah,
You can fix.
10.
You can fix that.
Yes, we'll do it during the break.
Yeah, I managed
So,
to just fix it before.
What did you get, Ben?
15.
Oh, 15. All right, so Eustace and Aostra, you notice over in a field nearby, you spot the priest. And he seems to be trying to deal with some kind of animal, with a farmer on hand as well.
Okay, so we're all ready just to go and murder the witch out of sort of irrational fear and thingy, but maybe fixating on the priest. I'm just going to run to him. Eostra's getting all mixed up here with the whole Church of Eostra. She thinks like she sees them as kind of a safe haven now. At least they're familiar. So she's just going to head that way. Come this way. Come everyone, this way.
What? Why? What? What are you talking about? Weren't we just saying we were going to go and murder that witch?
You could have murdered
Why
her.
are we following you?
Well, Eustace, so John, you've noticed the priest.
No,
as
I know.
well.
I noticed it.
So you know where she's going.
It's just whether or not I
but-
care as a
Whether you
character
care, yeah.
about this priest who hasn't done anything for me yet.
Well, no.
She's gonna look
being
back.
useless.
She's just gonna go. Just trust me. Come, please, Eustace. Come this way.
Fine.
Bleh.
The
Come,
sorry,
Paradis.
unlucky turn of events this has all turned out to be.
Good. We run for this priest.
Bloody
Chest hurts.
Eustace. It's a useless church.
So Eldred is with a farmer, and they seem to be trying to placate this farmer's animal.
Okay,
It's
good.
not a big animal, and as you get closer, you see that it's the farmer's dog, and it doesn't look well, and the priest is trying to, do his priestly thing,
Sprinkle
lay
water
hands
on it.
splash holy water, whatever the priests of Aostra do for these
Urinate.
sorts of situations.
Well,
Urinate on people.
get a donation mainly. I mean,
So-
negotiate
I like,
terms.
I like that you've taken this on as your church. Your church has become like the like,
saying
lots of
some
money
kind
for
of prayer
nothing.
to Aostra as
That's right.
Aostra shows up.
That's right. I mean, normally they also have magical power as well. I mean, you don't become the biggest church without actually being able to deliver something as well. Clearly,
The biggest church in the area.
That's right. Well, that's all that matters as far as Eostra's concerned at the moment.
2 towns in one little localized area.
I am the king of the world.
It is obviously the god Eostra.
When we work out, it's like the hillbilly kind of like church is going to be great.
That's so great. That's so great.
It's like the most low level kind of like.
Yeah, like
Super local.
Yeah.
No one's even heard of Eostra.
Who? That's right.
The rest of the world.
Eostra just starts calling herself Eostra just in the vain hope that someone will recognize her and become awkward at some point, but never.
She changes from Belisha to like, please recognize my name.
Okay, she rushes to the priest and falls on her knees in front of him and says, help us, look at this, help us, surely you have some power.
He looks a bit sort of put out and confused and says,
Where's the money?
Where were you? You were supposed to meet me this morning.
We were there. Where were you? We looked for you but couldn't find you.
You disappeared. People told me you'd left town with that healer woman.
Is she just there?
Yep.
Yeah, you mean that one? Right there. Right, just there.
She's standing just like a few meters behind you.
She is invisible, right? Like we all like. I think she has a power.
She must.
She's just following us. We didn't go with her. She's just lying, just as much as possible at all times.
Listen, we're in pretty deep. Felicity. We've all been cursed by the same thing that is affecting these animals, and we're quite frankly quite scared. If I'm being honest, I'm a little scared. This is a terrible situation, and I'm stuck with these two.
Useless. I mean,
I was hoping that you'd be able to help us.
Well,
how did you get infected?
Well,
we got attacked by an animal, and then we got cursed by a witch. And quite frankly, it's been quite a horrible day.
Yeah.
What witch? Uzora?
Yes, that whole
You saw
bag.
Uzora?
She sought us out and took hold of us and put curses on us. And should we kill her? We were going to murder her. What should we do?
Oh, I don't know.
I think maybe we should burn this whole place to the ground. Feed it with salt.
I'm proud that you didn't go witch.
They went down by the beach.
Oh dear.
So he's just shaking his head. He's not coming up with an instant solution to our problem.
He looks completely crestfallen, like all of his hopes have been dashed, and there's nothing anyone could possibly do to save the situation.
Or we could kill that witch and break the spell.
That's how spells work, don't they?
How would you kill her?
We're strong. He's strong. He can throw a rock quite a long way.
Yeah, look, I'd get a rock and throw it over the hill.
What's the priest's name again?
Eldred.
Someone should write this down.
You see, Eldred, we are slowly succumbing to the same curse. And the more we tally here, the longer the curse has to form in us, which means that we must act quickly. And unfortunately, there is a side effect of us all getting probably a little bit frustrated and angry at everything around us, I have noticed. Perhaps
no, we haven't.
If you keep us here, you will delay us, and we need to go. Felicia? Eostra, why are we talking to this man?
Let's go murder the witch. Come, help us. Murder the witch. Everybody murder the witch.
Bring the witch.
This is taking a turn.
We're angry.
Look, Eldred looks confused, but he's not completely against the idea, because he's never trusted that woman.
Any woman who doesn't conform to the norms of society deserves to burn. That's
clearly the Church of Eostra.
That's the Church of Eostra.
It's not a forgiving church. Unless you have cash, in which case it's fine.
Look,
do whatever you want.
Oh my god! Yeah, by conform to the norms of society, I mean give quite a lot of church to the Church of Eostra. That's right.
Yeah, charity.
So while he's kind of his attention's on you, the dog that he was attempting to heal seems to have woken up from whatever sleep it was in, and it pounces on Eldred.
Oh my god.
Pounces on Eldred and
Might have to kill them both.
clamps down on his leg.
Oh my gosh. I hope it doesn't harangue him too.
And we will take a break there.
Yes.
Ooh.
That's amazing, Johnny.
Thank you so much. All right. Be right back
Wow.
after these commercials.
Be
Wow.
right back.
Who let the dogs
Yay.
out? Find out soon. We'll be back.